or having to have work interviews on Microsoft Teams with a baby in the house. Yo! Hurinka screamer, son. Guys. Yo, mantul. Mandingathethi into mandithule family wami. Because kuzawuphinda kuthiwa asifuni abanye abantu bazale. But it's the worst. Just had a work interview with a job that I really, really want, at a company that I really, really want to work for. And guess what? It's an extreme sport trying to have an interview with a baby in the house. You literally have to prepare for the interview, then you have to prepare them, then you have to prepare for them to sleep. You have to hope actually that they sleep throughout your interview. Can you see the amount of preparation you have to go through? I literally had to bath with him in hopes it would make him fall asleep. Make sure I fed him, breastfed him. Damncebisa. I literally had to calculate and estimate and navigate. Okay, if my interview is at 3, I must make sure that he's done with everything by 1:30, and he must be on my back by like 20 to 3 so that he can actually fall asleep at least by 3. We did it, guys. I bathed him, I fed him, I bathed him, changed his diaper, breastfed him, put him on my back, he slept. I put him in his coat. Guys, I kid you not, it was 3:05. My interview was starting at 3. I could hear him crying. I literally had to have the interview with him crying the whole time. I didn't have a choice. It was the worst thing ever. I'm trying to concentrate on the interview and trying to not shift my focus. Ngapha, this one is screaming his lungs out. You guys are actually grand. And the worst part is that I can't even say I'm going to take him to someone who's going to keep him for the 30 minutes. Yo, these are the times when I really miss South Africa, Shem. Yeah. But in any case, it is what it is. I tried my best with that interview. I don't know how well it's going to go. I don't know if I might get the job. At this point, I just answered what I could, guys, because I was just like, I was just like, I don't know or what must happen. Yeah, and I'm just going to trust in God for the rest, and then it'll bear some good news. But if it doesn't, it's not a train smash. It will just mean that it was not meant to be. Yeah, bro.
Much later.
I was actually looking for my tripod. I'm trying to get my hair done. Let me switch this thing off because it's gonna make you guys not to be able to hear me. I hope my volume is high. I'm gonna try and not make too much noise. Because if I make too much noise, my son is gonna wake up. I'm currently... Why is the lighting so... Oh, okay, I don't know, guys. I'm gonna try and put you guys here. I hope Nyanbon. Just try and close the door a bit. I'm currently in the process of wearing my wig. Guys, I've had these braids because my hair has what do you call this? My hair has growth. So yeah, but I've had these. I did my I did myself. I did my own hair. What am I saying? I did my own hair. I think it was 3 weeks ago. I did these straight back what do you call it? Banana cornrows or whatever. But I'm afraid we call them in because I'm afraid wig. Yeah, which is basically plaits that you have beneath your wig. Yeah, so I did those 3 weeks ago, and I must take them off this weekend and wash my hair, or rather treat my hair. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so today is Wednesday. The time now I think is just before 11 a.m. and I'm preparing to go and we actually going to kind of like have a, what do they call it, an introductory meeting at the daycare that my son is going to be attending. I just need to keep checking on him so that he doesn't, because I've put him on his bed. I've put him on the bed rather, and I just need to make sure that he doesn't fall off the bed, because yeah, he's very busy, and the first thing he does when he wakes up, he tries to look for me or whoever's in the house. So yeah, as I was saying, we are going to an introductory meeting at the daycare my son is going to be attending. It's been such a stressful almost 2 months. There's just a lot that's been happening, but yeah, anyways, my son, me and my partner are going there, and he's currently at work and he's going to meet us at the daycare. Yeah, then we'll have like an introductory meeting for 1 hour, and then he's going to officially start daycare on Monday. On that same Monday that he's going to start daycare, I'm going to start work. So yes, I forgot to update you guys because there's just so much that's been happening. Like a lot, guys. Like, I haven't been okay. I've been crying almost every day because everything that is happening in my life right now is just so overwhelming. Yeah, so what happened was, not fast forward, rewind. I had that interview, right? Which I didn't even think I would get the job. And on that same day, when I went to the supermarket, I was walking back from the supermarket and something told me to just check my emails. And when I checked my emails, I found, or rather received, an email to say that I was the successful candidate for that job. Cool. Guys, when I saw that email, I don't know, I had mixed emotions. I don't think I was excited, because the first thing that hit my mind was the fact that my son would have to go to daycare, and you know, all those emotions. Zoguti, am I ready for that? You know, so I wasn't really excited immediately, because there were so many thoughts that were running through my head about what was going to happen next and what would happen with him. So I didn't really find any excitement in it. I was really grateful for the job because it's for a company that I've been wanting to work for. I've been applying for jobs at the company since I was in South Africa, and it's in a position that I've been wanting to work in. You know, it's in a field that I enjoy and in an industry that I love. So I was supposed to be excited. I should have been very excited, but I just wasn't, because there was just so many thoughts running through my head. Ukuthi, I'm going to have to let my son go. I'm going to have to kind of like officially allow him to be in someone else's care, and the thoughts of am I ready for that, you know, hit me. And yeah, so that's what happened. I think I haven't really been excited about the job, like ever since I found out that I got the job. I don't know, maybe I'll be excited when I start working there, I guess. But yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened last week. And then I hope the lighting's not going to be bad where I'm going. There he is asleep. Okay, I think let me just come this side. Guys, the other thing is that I don't like the place that we stay at. Not that I don't like it, but I don't like this thing of it where the lighting, it doesn't have good lighting. So like you literally struggle to find good lighting so that you can shoot. I literally always have to have the lights on so that you guys can be able to see me. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, so yeah, so fine, that happened. And then we were in the process now of urgently looking for a daycare for him. We've been looking for daycares since we got here, but all the places have been full. And yeah, all the places have been full. And I'm gonna try and sit in a place where is I'm gonna try and sit like not far from him, because I need to keep on checking on him so that he doesn't fall off the bed. But what I was saying is that full, all the daycares were full, and they put him on waiting list. I think he is currently on 4 waiting lists, like at different daycares. So that became the second stress. Uguti, we're struggling to find a daycare for him, because obviously with me going to work, my partner working already, he's gonna have to go to daycare. And we were really not keen on the whole thing of having someone to stay with us full time, because we still getting used to the whole, you know, Dutch culture, the people. And the other problem is sleeping space. Yeah, well, because we do have a room, but it's kind of like good trap door, like on top of the roof, if I can put it like that. So it was just going to be too much admin and all of that. But yeah, in any case, so we struggled to get him into daycare. Eventually, after calling so many places, we eventually managed to get him into a daycare, but they could only take him from Monday to Wednesday. So that was another stress that came up, because now we need to make sure or literally like figure out what we're going to do with him on Thursdays and Fridays. Mind you, literally in front of where we stay, like I could literally walk to the school. Like it's 10 steps away from where we stay, like probably even less. Guys, like iskolo silapha, I'm literally looking at the kids play at the school. They couldn't take him because they said they're full, and they put him on a waiting list. Do you know how painful that was? Knowing that there's a school right in front of you and your child can't get into that school, because it would have been so convenient if he got into that school, because it would mean either me or Bay could drop him off, literally walk to the school and drop him off, and then he'll go his way and I'll go my way. So yeah, long story short, he got into this specific daycare. It's the same daycare but at a different branch. Got into this specific daycare from Monday to Wednesday. So we needed to figure out what we're going to do with him on Thursday and Friday. So I was looking for babysitters, couldn't find any luck. Eventually I discovered this app. It's where you can find an au pair or a babysitter, and I signed up on it. And for now, we found a girl who's willing to take care of him on Thursday, but we haven't found anyone to take care of him on Friday. And this girl is a schoolgirl, and when she goes back to school, because currently in Europe, I think the kids are gonna go into summer vacation soon, if I'm not mistaken. So she's gonna have to go back to school after that, and I don't know what we're gonna do once she goes back to school, and we still have to figure out what we're gonna do with him on Fridays. Okay, so that's been the other stress that I've been going through. You understand? And now it's also finances, because guys, Europe is flipping expensive compared to South Africa. Europe is expensive, guys. Like my son's daycare, I think for the month is gonna cost us around 30K. But once we sign him up for the childcare allowance, I think the government is gonna subsidize us, and I think it's gonna half that amount or something like that. But we're gonna pay less, which is really great. But kusadura, it's still expensive, guys. Like it's still expensive. But yeah, so now we have to figure out paying the daycare and also paying the person who's going to take care of him on Thursdays and Fridays. They've put him on a waiting list for Thursdays and Fridays. And I've been begging them and asking them that should a place become available, can they please like consider him first, because I mean we really need it. Yeah, because it's gonna be too much stress, and I also don't like the fact that he's gonna have to, you know, get used to the people at daycare and then get used to whoever's going to take care of him here at home, you know, on Thursdays and Fridays. I feel like it's going to be too much for him, and I don't know if he's going to be able to adjust well to that, which is why I was really hoping they could take him here so that we know that he's close to home, and more than anything he's going to be in one place from Monday to Friday and get used to, you know, specific people for that period of time. But God knows why he's doing things the way he is. It's really stressful, and I don't know. I don't even know how I feel anymore. I'm not really excited about being here at the moment, because there's just too much stress, too much admin that needs to be done, and too many things to consider, you know. So yeah, that's been the stress. And the other stress is that the recruitment company that I got the job from is literally delaying and dragging to send me my contract, and I don't want to start work on Monday without my contract, obviously, because I need to go through it and see if I'm happy about it. Am I happy about everything before I sign anything and before I start work? It wouldn't make sense for me to go to work when I haven't even signed a contract. So they've been delaying and dragging this whole thing, and it's so annoying. But I'm hoping I get it by Friday so that I know I'm going on Monday with something in my hand, you know, that says Uguti, I've officially got the job or whatever. But yeah, yo guys, like it's been so stressful. I was speaking to a friend of mine and I was telling her how, like, I'm really grateful for everything I have and the blessings, you know, the blessings that have come my way. And I was also telling my brother that sometimes I don't like talking to people about my struggles, because people always see me as a strong person who's persevered and gone through the worst and survived, and they always assume Uguti, I'm automatically strong and I'll be able to survive anything irregardless, you know. And it's like they don't take my struggles and pain, like, not seriously, but it's like they take it lightly, kind of like, you know you're strong, you're gonna get over it, or you're gonna get through it rather, you know. So I don't like telling people anymore. Like, even when people ask me now how I'm doing, I just say I'm fine, you know, because I just get so annoyed by everyone telling me you're gonna be fine because you're strong. Guys, I'm tired of being the strong girl, like nditiniwe shem, like nditiniwe nyan, like no. I'm literally tired of being God's strongest soldier. Like I can't take it anymore. I've had to be strong, like, from my childhood up until my adult life. Like, I'm really tired. I just want a peaceful life. I'm not saying I want a life without challenges, because that is not possible. Challenges are inevitable. I do acknowledge that, but I'm just tired of always having to struggle for everything in my life. But the point I was trying to make is that I was telling my best friend that like, I feel like I'm not being allowed to process the things that are happening in my life. So I'm going through so many big changes. So if you don't know, basically last year, 2021, we bought an apartment with my partner. We decided to co-own it. Fine, we went through that big change of obviously now transitioning into staying together. And then I found out I was pregnant. Then we eventually moved into our new apartment together. Then after that, I started a new job while I was pregnant and had to transition into that. Meanwhile, I was still a student, still studying through the whole process. Eventually, I gave birth. I transitioned into motherhood, you know, and now the changes of motherhood. And my whole life literally changed after that, you know. After motherhood, I graduated, and you know, I was also now kind of like processing the whole thing of I'm done with school now, you know. And after that, my partner got this job in Europe, and we literally had to start planning our lives, not just outside our city or our town or our, you know, province, but outside our country, outside our continent. You know, we had to literally now kind of like adjust our minds to the fact that we are moving to another continent where, you know, life is different, the people are different. You know, it's been so many big changes, and I feel like I haven't been able to process everything entirely. You know, I feel like as I'm in a certain blessing or season, and as I'm processing it, literally something else comes up and I have to transition into a new season without even processing what I was in previously. And do you understand how the mind can sometimes struggle to comprehend all these big changes that are occurring? You know, sometimes it really becomes exhausting for my mind, guys, because I'm not being in a certain season fully. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I'm not being in a certain season fully. You know, just when I think, okay, I'm here, I'm adjusting to this, I'm processing everything, boom, I'm moving to another thing. So I think that's where my main issue has been, and that's been the cause of my, you know, of me being in an unstable place psychologically and mentally, me feeling a bit depressed, you know, from time to time. And obviously on top of all of that, I've been homesick, you know, missing South Africa so much, you know, missing PE so much. And guys, like, yes, South Africa has its issues, very it's very, very like clear, and everyone knows the issues that South Africa faces. But one thing I've realized is that, guys, home will always be home. Like, home will always be home, no matter what it looks like, no matter what it entails, no matter what the challenges are at home, home will always be home. So yeah, guys, I've been going through the most. Like, I don't even want to cry right now because defake mascara, try and look cute. But yeah, those are all the challenges that I've been facing, and it hasn't been easy, guys. It really, really hasn't been easy. You know, I just always pray to God that whoever takes care of my son, you know, will take care of him well. Uzomphatha kahle umntanami, uzomnakekela. You know, I just pray to God that he's in good hands. I think, like any mother would have the fear of, is this person gonna take care of your child well? You know, because obviously no one will ever give your child the love that you would give them, and the care and the patience, you know. And the other problem is that my son has been going through the most. He's been sick for the past 3 days. He's currently teething because his top 2 teeth are coming out. So he's been so sick, guys. He's had a high temperature. He's been so edgy and cranky. He's been crying the whole night. He's just been going through the most, guys. He's had diarrhea because of the teething. He's had a rash. So every change, like all these changes that are currently happening at this time, I feel like it's happened at, not that at the worst time, but it's not the best time for me to start work, for him to go to daycare. Do you get what I mean? Because he's in this process where he's not feeling well, and I just wish I could take care of him until he's better before I start work, before he goes to daycare. Because my concern is also daycare pilanga, and I just wonder, are they going to be patient enough with him? And I'm going to start work while knowing he's not feeling entirely well, and am I going to be able to concentrate at work knowing that my child is not well? Guys, it's just a lot. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. I just realized I've been talking for 21 minutes. But yeah, I just needed to vent on my channel and just let it all out, and hopefully come back to this video one day when everything is just, you know, in place, and when I'm at peace, when my child is also grown and also settled in daycare. You know, I want to come back to this video and say, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. You know, it's a testimony, you know. It was stressful at first, but things have fallen into place and I'm grateful. I guess this video will be proof of the testimony that I'll share, you know, when things get better. But yeah, I just wanted to share that, guys. So it's been so stressful. I'm currently waiting for my partner to Uber us. He's gonna Uber us to the daycare, because the other problem, guys, in Netherlands is that we don't have a car at the moment and we have to travel by public transport. So it's a struggle also traveling nomdana with public transport, because I have to carry his stroller, his bag. It's a lot of work. So imagine I have to take 2 buses to the daycare. I have to walk to the bus stops. It's just too much. So he suggested maybe we just take an Uber to go there and then maybe take a bus to come back, which is really going to save me a lot of you know, work and a lot of admin. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait for my partner to let me know once he's Ubered us, and then I'll go and wait for the Uber outside. And yeah, I'm just praying and hoping to God that everything goes well at the daycare, and that my son will be at peace, that he settles well. Obviously, this is a trial run. We're going to see how he's going to react to the people there today. But the other thing that's sad is that I won't be able to be with him on the day he starts, because he's going to have to travel to school to daycare with my partner, because it's closer to where my partner works, and I'm going to have to take a bus to work. So I won't even be able to accompany him on his first day. Imagine. Yeah, guys, like it's so sad. It's so sad. It's just too much. But yeah, I have to be strong. I have to be strong, because kids can sense energies, and I don't want my child to... Hi, Mundos. He's awake, guys. I don't want my child to not be okay, because I'm not okay. But yeah, anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next clip. I don't even know what it's gonna be about. I honestly don't know. Come with this. Say hello. Say hello with this. Say hello, big boys. I don't even know what the next clip is gonna be about. But yeah, guys, I'll catch you in the next clip. Let me finish preparing. Bye. If there's one thing I've learned about motherhood, motherhood is one of the most fulfilling but also most exhausting full-time jobs any mom could have. Literally, motherhood is wild, guys. It's wild. It's really wild. Like, you know, you're constantly in a phase where you just long for time alone. You just want to be alone. You know, you just want to not have your child around you, and you just want to spend time with yourself. But at the same time, the thought of you not being with your child, or the thought of your child not being with you, or your child being away from you, it kills you. You can't even imagine it. It's like, yo, guys, it's wild. Like, I was watching a video by Uvongai, and I'm going to insert a screenshot I took of a certain, like, what do you call it? Like a caption or words she had on the screen while she was talking about motherhood. And I was like, she took the words right out of my mouth, you know. Like, motherhood is so wild. Like, all you ever want is a break from your child, but the minute you have to imagine, or the minute your child is taken away from you, like like you just like go into mama bear mode, and you're just like, this is my baby, give me my baby back. Like, it's so wild, guys. It's so wild. Because I've been wanting a break, you know, so obviously me going to work means I get to have a break from my child, but at the same time, the thought of me being away from him kills me, and it is stressing me the F out. But yeah, those are the joys of motherhood, I guess. Anyways, let me finish up. Let me get ready and finish up. Hey guys, why is this thing not working now? It's another day. Um, I'm currently busy on the PC I'm trying to translate these documents from Dutch to English. I eventually got my contract from the recruitment agency, and there was so much that I was confused about on my contract. I don't know why this thing doesn't want to work now all of a sudden. But in any case, yeah, I'm currently trying to translate these documents. It's basically my contracts and stuff. Trying to translate them to Dutch, to English, so that I can understand what they're saying. Just now I'm signing my life away. But I'm using this link, this website, to translate the documents. So I first need to save all of them, and then which one is this one? Yeah, basically that's what I'm doing, guys. So yesterday I really wanted to vlog, but things actually didn't turn out as much as I thought. They didn't turn out the way I thought they would. Yeah, that's the proper word to use, or proper wording to use. Izolo, I took my son to the doctor because I forgot to tell you guys in the previous clip that my son is currently teething, number one. Number two, he developed this sudden rash, and in my mind, I thought he was reacting to something I had given him to eat, because I gave him a fish the other day, so I thought he was reacting to the fish, but it happens that it was not the fish that he was reacting to. When I got to the doctor, I actually booked to see a huisarts. Huisarts is like a general practitioner in the Netherlands. It's your first point of contact when you are not feeling well, or if you need to see a doctor. You don't just go to, I don't know if they have clinics. I've never seen a clinic or heard about a clinic, but yeah, you basically first go to a huisarts, which is the general practitioner, and then if she feels that you need to see a specialist, she'll transfer you to whoever she thinks you need to see. So I called and I told them that my son was having an allergic reaction, and they asked me if he was swelling or was he struggling to breathe, which he wasn't, but the rash really developed overnight, and it was really bad. And I noticed a bit of, features on his face were a bit like had changed a bit, like his eyes were a bit swollen here. Yeah, so I was stressed, I was worried, I was like, okay, maybe something's wrong with my child. But then when I got there, yeah, she basically just checked him, and she said, no, this is not an allergic reaction. And yeah, I told her that he was teething, and she then confirmed that it's definitely the teething that's causing it. And then she asked me if he had a high temperature, maybe like during the day or whatever, and I told her that he had a high temperature 2 days ago. So she was like, yeah, after the high temperature, sometimes the kids develop a very bad rash, so it's normal, it's caused by the teething, it's not a cause for concern. So yeah, and once we were done there, it suddenly started raining. Guys, the weather, yes, in Netherlands, by the way, yeah, fine, yes, but without the wind. Yeah, like it can rain and be a bit cold and be sunny in one day. But yeah, so I tried to request an Uber, but I was struggling to get it. And then by the grace of God, the rain stopped, and I decided that we were gonna walk back home, because the thingy, the offices of the, not the offices, where the GP is located, it's not too far from where we stay. It's like, I think it was 1 kilometer away. Yeah, so we walked. So then we walked back home. Yeah, and we came back, and then that was yesterday. But he is feeling much better now. The rash has really, really improved. Like, it's subsided. And he is generally feeling better, which I'm really happy about, because I was stressed about him starting daycare on Monday while he's not feeling well. And what else? Okay, so today I'm just busy going through these documents, and then I'm gonna sign them. I really was a bit disappointed because there's a lot that I discovered in the contract that I was shocked about. But yeah, in any case, it's not a train smash. I'm starting work on Monday. How do I feel? I don't know. I'm not excited, to be honest. I just feel yeah. And I think a part of me is a bit not relieved, but I'm a bit better in terms of accepting that, okay, my son is going to go to daycare. The whole thing of him going to daycare and I won't be there, I think that's a good thing, because me seeing him cry, and also being there when I have to give him up, I think it's going to really make me emotional. So I'm actually okay or glad that things turned out the way they did, that he's going to go there with my partner. My partner is a bit more stronger than I emotionally, so yeah. Yeah, and he's actually texting me as I'm speaking to you guys. But yeah, anyways, guys, that's what's happening. There's really not much that we do. Yesterday I was also cleaning and doing the laundry, some of the laundry. I did some dishes. I was basically cleaning up a bit, because we like to clean, or rather I clean on the Fridays or Thursdays, so that on the weekend my partner can rest and we can just all generally rest and do whatever we need to do, like run errands and rest. Yeah, but so that we're not cleaning during the weekend, because then our weekends go faster and then we become tired. Yeah, but so I always try and make sure by during the week ndizama clean, so that by the weekend I rest and rest and we just do whatever we need to do. Yeah, guys, that's what's happening. I just thought I should update you guys. Okay, guys, so this is gonna be my baby's new transportation. Oh gosh, I can't believe that this is our lives now. But in any case, this is gonna go on my partner's bicycle, and this is basically the seat my baby's gonna sit on when he rides with my partner to work. So we need to install this onto my partner's bicycle, and we also bought a shield. But I'm gonna show you guys how everything is gonna look once we put it onto the bicycle. This is gonna be a very interesting season. I'm not sure how this is gonna work out, or if it will work out, or if my son is gonna be okay with everything and accept it, because one thing about my son, he is fussy at times, and Mazi, if he's gonna be okay with sitting on this seat for like a while while my partner cycles to work. And yes, I'm literally just praying to God that everything goes well, because generally he gets agitated when he has to sit in his stroller for too long. So, and yes, I don't know. And I won't be there to calm him down. But yeah, anyways, I'll show you guys once we have installed it onto the bicycle. We have to do that today so that my partner can take it for a trial cycle around the block and see if the baby fits on properly and if everything is okay. The other problem that we discovered, not problem, but the other thing we discovered is that these things are so heavy, which is going to cause extra weight on the bicycle. And my son is going to also add a bit more weight. My son's baby bag. I don't know, guys. And yes, at this point, I'm just like, in fact, I think we're going to eventually need to just get a car, because this is not going to work out. Because the other concern is what happens on rainy days. So, and yes, but yeah, this is what we have to deal with at the moment, and this is what we have at the moment, and we must just use what we have. So yeah, I'll show you guys when we install it onto the bicycle. I chose. Good morning, you guys. Today is the 3rd of July. It's a Monday, and I'm currently at the bus stop and waiting for my bus. Today is my first day at work. It was such a tough day because I had to leave my son with his father. He's going to be going to daycare today. It's his first day in daycare. So, yeah, it's been so tough because I'm so bummed that I couldn't be there for him on his first day at daycare. I'm having so many thoughts in my mind. Is he gonna be okay? Are they gonna travel safely? Because they're gonna be cycling to work. Yeah, to work and daycare. So yeah, I hope you guys can hear me correctly because I'm currently on the road. I'm sitting. The bus stop is next to a road, the main road. So there's a lot of cars passing here. But yeah, guys, I wanted to give you guys that update. I'm not excited about work, obviously, because it's gonna be my first day away from my son for like 11 hours. It's gonna feel so weird. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to cope, but it's just something that needs to be done. It is what it is. So yeah, anyways, let me not get too distracted, guys. Mandihlale ndicakamele ibus, because just now I'll be vlogging and then the bus leaves me. It's also like scary, you know, the changes that we're going through. Just last week I could stay with my son the whole day at home, and today he's going to be in someone else's care. So yeah, okay, here's my bus, guys. Bye. It updates, Kesan. So I left work about an hour ago, and I just dropped off from my bus. I'm walking home. Yo, what a day. Unfortunately, because I think so what had happened was that my son apparently didn't want to eat. He didn't want to drink a bottle, which I expected about the bottle because my son has been breastfed the whole time and he's never liked ipotile. So I really wasn't shocked about that. So as I was saying, I wasn't really shocked about the whole thing of him not wanting to drink the bottle. But what made me angry is that Bateba at his creech that he didn't want to eat and he didn't want to drink water, he didn't want to drink anything. So they basically asked my partner to come and fetch him. Prior to that, in the morning, my partner was video calling me when he went to drop him off, and baby was screaming, like crying hysterically, guys. And I was literally like 5 minutes away from work. Yo, it broke my heart. I cried. I literally cried, and I had to pull myself together when I got to work. So it's just been a very challenging day. And what made me angry was that when my partner got to work, when he got home with our son, he said he tried to feed him, he ate. He said apparently they didn't even try and feed him. So now I don't know what's happening, or was it just an excuse of them to get rid of him because they couldn't really handle him, or what? On the other hand, my boobs were leaking at work because I haven't breastfed the whole day. And they've been so painful and engorged. You guys, it's a lot, son. But yeah, I'm happy to be home to see my family now. Well, anyway, guys. So it's day 2 today, and things went a little better today. I'm still trying to adjust at work. I don't even know what to say, but my work is really complicated. But it's just like any new job. It will take some time, obviously, for a person to adjust. But yeah, things went a little better today with my son. I even got, I don't know if I mentioned that the school has like a portal that they update the parents on regarding like progress yomntana, what they do for the day, how they eat, how they sleep, and they sent some pictures there, and it put my heart at ease, guys. I was so happy. Like I was so happy. He was playing, and then they sent like a report at the end of the day just to tell you what he was doing, what he enjoyed. And I really loved that. It really put my heart at ease. Yesterday I was in shambles. I was crying, I was stressed, I was anxious. There was just a lot going on, especially regarding the fact that it was my first day at work. So it was just too much and overwhelming. But yeah, today went a little better. Can't wait to see my little moon too when I get home. And there's a tiny weather in the Netherlands because it's currently summer. But it's been cloudy for the past few days, so I don't know what's happening. I kind of like feel like the spring here is actually much more warmer than the summer. Like begushushing spring up. So yeah. Anyways, I thought I should just update you guys with that. Something interesting that happened today was that at work they had like a mini get together. The theme was Hawaiian, so you had to dress up, and whoever dressed up the best won prizes. It was interesting. They had some snacks, some food platters. It was nice. We too. Jay got to see like certain colleagues, you know, properly, and got to know some a bit better, I guess. But gay awkward guess not because I'm a so at times I do feel so left out, and I do feel like hey kubone, but gay, it is what it is. Yeah, so this is day 2. I don't really have anything else to say, guys, but yeah, I just want to put these memories on my YouTube channel so that I can come back to them when life is so much better. I'll catch you guys in the next video. So I'm currently breastfeeding my son and also trying to get him to sleep. So I literally have this small lamp on. It's like a lamp that's over the bed, just to give the video a bit of light so that you guys can see me. I'm currently feeding my son, and today's a Friday. I think I'm gonna close off this vlog today, and I thought I should just give you guys an update and just tell you guys what has been happening since I think the last time I picked up my camera. Oh, sorry. It's been a hectic week. Like, guys, my emotions have been in limbo. I have not been okay. Mentally, spiritually, psychologically, you know, I've just been so drained. I have literally, I think this past week, not even one day passed that I didn't cry. And it was because of all of these changes that were happening in my life, and just the transitions and everything that I was going through, you know, starting a new job and being that I hadn't been to work in the past 7 months. So that adjustment was not an easy one. And I think I didn't anticipate that I would start work so soon in the Netherlands. So I hadn't prepared myself, in the other aspects. I think I hadn't prepared myself mentally. So everything just happened so fast. And then my son started daycare. Then I had to go through that. Is it kind of like a separation anxiety? Especially being that his first day was not great. And he went to daycare from Monday to Wednesday. Then on Thursday and Friday, we had to get someone to take care of him because he couldn't get placement at daycare for a full week. So also the whole stress of having someone, having different people take care of him, it wasn't something that I wanted, because I was so stressed and worried. Uguti, people take care of kids differently, so I wasn't too happy about that idea. But through all of that stress, guys, xa kuthiwa uThixo ufikelela apho singakwazi ufikelela khona, ubona apho singaboniyo. Like, it hasn't been the best week. I think this is by far one of the most challenging weeks that I've experienced in my life. And I honestly didn't anticipate that things would work out this week. But, they did. And I am so grateful to God. It wasn't easy, going through all these changes, starting a new job in a foreign country where foreign language is spoken. And another thing endiyiqapheleyo ngabantu balapha is that like abanabuntu, man. I feel like there's this thing, one of the culture shocks that I experienced about the Netherlands, that it's kind of like keep to yourself type of like life, like you just keep to yourself. So I missed South Africa so much because I know emzantsi noma ukhwele ebhasini uzodibana nomuntu ozoncokola nawe akubuza uba uyaphi usuka phi, so yeah, it hasn't been easy, guys, like especially even with umsebenzi wami, because starting a new job in general is not easy. So you can imagine how it must feel when you're starting a new job, Kobone, country where your people are not there, Kobone, and just generally where the values are different, and like the work culture basically is different. Yeah. And on top of that, just having to adjust to all these other changes happening around you. And one of the other things is that we went from having 2 cars to me having to go back to public transport. And I think I've been so drained because of that, because I have to walk to the bus stop every day, take 2 buses to work, do the same coming back. And the bus stop that I use to take the bus coming from work is very far from my workplace. So I have to walk like for 15 minutes. You guys, it's just been a lot. Another stress that we went through this week was that we were stressed about finances because we had to pay the babysitter. Guys, we paid the babysitter almost 3,800 just for her to take care of our child for 2 days. 2 days. Because the hourly rate was 8.5 euros and she took care of the child for 9.5 hours. And that equated to, I think, 1.6 some odd. So basically, I think, was it 3 But if you get pack about 3.6, 3.8, somewhere there. My maths is not mathsing, but that doesn't matter. Yeah. Yo, stress, guys. Stress. Yeah, it has been so stressful also financially. But we made it, guys, to Friday. I didn't think we are gonna make it until today, but we made it, and I'm so grateful to God for carrying us. Like, all I was praying for was just strength, That's all I was praying for to God. There were times at work when I was like, yo, like, amandla amaphelile, but I just see myself getting strength, to carry on, to push harder, and in that second I knew, this is not my own strength, this is strength from God, so it's not easy, guys. Akukho lula uqala ubomi obutsha in a different country, it's not easy to transition, from being with your child every day to not seeing him. But I am so grateful to God for giving us strength. I'm so grateful to God for carrying us, carrying me, giving me strength. There was a time where I just wanted to quit. I was just like, in fact, I am not signing up for this life of stress, this life of kubone, anxiety and all of that. But because imeko, I just have to suck it in and work. Yabo. But yeah, guys, it's been a very challenging week. But I feel better today. I feel like I'm in a better place mentally. And I feel so good today because when I came back from work, I did a bit of grooming, body grooming. Then I took a nice hot shower. And the thing that annoys me about me is that I've got hair for days. My hair on my head is falling off, because of postpartum don't. But weird enough, aziwe kwezinye, which is so annoying. I'm actually considering to have laser for my armpits, my legs, and my queen V, because I am tired of shaving. I am so exhausted, especially being that my hair grows fast and it grows long. So yeah, I did a bit of grooming, and then I took a nice hot shower. I scrubbed my body. I brushed my teeth. I put my favorite oil on my body when I was done. Went into some nice warm and clean pajamas. So I feel so good. I feel like this is kind of like the self-care I needed to end off my week. I just need a glass of wine, then it would be perfect. So yeah, anyways, I just thought I should close off this vlog, and yeah, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next vlog. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Don't forget to like. Let's talk in the comment section, and if you have any questions, comments, let me know. I'll catch you guys in the next vlog. He is fast asleep. Shem, the babysitter was so sweet. She took him to the park, and after she took him to the park, I think they also went for a walk, and it seems like it went quite well. And what I loved is that she was constantly sending me pictures and updating me, so it also kind of like kept my heart at ease, which is exactly what the daycare also does. So I really love that about the Netherlands, that the babysitters and the daycares update you of your child's, I won't say progress, but of, what he does, or his schedule during the day. Yeah. So yeah, anyways, let me rest, guys. It's been a long week. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.